Ever been at that place when everything is so good? You have everything, you have all the money that you need, your family is upright, your marriage is going well, your ministry is booming, and then suddenly one day it all crumbles down, crashes to the ground right before your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is a very, very funny place to be at. Remember like how Job was? He was rich one day, and the next day he was extremely poor. He had everything, and then he had nothing. That place. It also happened to Jesus one time. In the morning of his crucifixion, in the third hour, the Bible says that's when the crucifixion started. And by the 6th hour, which is midday, darkness covered the entire world. At 3 o'clock, everything was done. And he cried out and said, Eloi, 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 lama sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? That place when you feel everything is bizarre, everything has gone to the dogs. That season of your life when the road narrows and the sky darkens and your heart begins to ask very dangerous questions. What is going to happen to me now? How will this turn around? Who will help me? Can this thing still live again? Will I be able to stand up on my feet again? And right there in the middle of your human trembling, God speaks, not as a politician making campaign promises, not as a friend who is offering sympathy, but as a sovereign God. And this is what he says, I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is anything too hard for me? You find that declaration in Jeremiah 32 verse 27. This is not just a mere verse. It is divine interruption, a holy challenge to fear, a rebuke to unbelief, a reminder that the one speaking is not limited by economy, not limited by biology, not limited by history, delay, or any of this stubbornness that we possess as carnal, mortal human beings. The Bible continues to say in Genesis chapter 18 verse 14, when Sarah's womb had already been declared a closed chapter, and God asked, is there anything too hard for the Lord? And that's the time when man had concluded the matter, and yet God was just beginning. Then in the New Testament, in Luke chapter 1 verse 37, we are told, for no word from God will ever fail. Again in Matthew 19:26, Jesus says, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Even Job, after the storm and the ashes, finally declares in chapter 42 verse 2 that I know that you can do all things. No purpose of yours can be thwarted. So today, what is that is sitting on your chest like a stone? Whatever has refused to move, whatever has made you weep quietly when no one is watching, hear the Lord's voice today, and He's asking you, I am the Lord, the God of all mankind, the God of all your financial situation, the God of your family, the God of your ministry, the God of your life and your health. Is anything too hard for me? You and I know this answer. Friends, the answer is no. Not for Him, never for Him. So whatever it is, give it to the Lord. There is no disease that is too hard. There is no delay that is too hard. There is no broken child that is too hard. There is no ministry burden that is too hard. There is no buried dream that is too hard. No midnight sorrow that is too hard. He is still God. He has never resigned. He has not grown weak. He has not misplaced your address. So breathe again, trust again, pray again, stand again, because over your situation, over your fear, over your unanswered question, God is still declaring, I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is anything too hard for me?